Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled deep in a mystical forest, there lived a curious young girl named Eliza. Eliza had always been fascinated by tales of magic and enchantment that her grandmother would tell her every night. But what intrigued her most were the stories about a legendary substance known as magical dust. According to her grandmother, magical dust possessed incredible powers that could grant the deepest desires of anyone who possessed it. It was said to shimmer like stardust and had the ability to turn dreams into reality. Many in the village believed that it was nothing more than a fairy tale, but Eliza was determined to prove them wrong. One bright and sunny morning, as the village awoke to the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves, Eliza decided that it was time to embark on her quest to find magical dust. She packed a small bag with essentials and set out into the mystical forest, determined to follow the whispers of ancient tales. As Eliza ventured deeper into the woods, the atmosphere changed. The air grew cooler, and the sunlight filtered through the dense canopy of trees, creating a mesmerizing play of light and shadows. She followed a narrow path, guided by her grandmother's stories and an unshakable belief that she was on the right path. After a long day of walking and exploring, Eliza came across a glen bathed in the soft glow of twilight. In the center of the glen stood a magnificent, ancient oak tree. Its branches reached high into the sky, and its roots dug deep into the earth. Underneath its vast canopy, Eliza felt a strange sensation, as if the tree were calling out to her. Approaching the tree, Eliza noticed something peculiar. On its gnarled bark, there were faint traces of glittering dust, just as her grandmother had described. Her heart raced with excitement as she reached out to touch it, and when she did, the entire tree shivered as if it had awakened from a long slumber. Suddenly, the tree's roots began to unravel from the ground, and a soft voice whispered in the wind, "You seek magical dust, young one?" Eliza nodded, her eyes wide with wonder. "Yes, I do. Can you help me find it?" The ancient oak tree rustled its leaves in response. "Magical dust is not a thing to be found, but a gift to be earned. It resides within you, waiting for the right moment to be awakened." Confused, Eliza looked within herself, trying to understand the tree's cryptic words. And then, as if a veil had been lifted from her mind, she realized what the tree meant. The magic she had been seeking wasn't an external substance, but a power within her, a power to create, to dream, and to make her desires come true. With newfound determination, Eliza thanked the ancient oak tree and returned to her village. She shared her newfound wisdom and taught the villagers to believe in the magic within themselves. As they embraced their inner magic, the village flourished with creativity, kindness, and dreams coming true. And so, the legend of magical dust lived on, not as a physical substance, but as a symbol of the untapped potential that resided in the hearts of all who dared to believe in the extraordinary power of their own dreams. Eliza's journey had shown her that sometimes the most magical things in life were the ones we carried within ourselves all along.
If you liked this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe our channel as well as press the bell icon.